what it is. All right, let's figure it out. Today.
Can you even give this one a fun name? We gave it a fun name. You can just call it Christmas Tree IPA.
Oh, I know what it is. At this point. Alright.
Yeah, so the Christmas Tree IPA
I can smell it right away.
Coming in at 7%. With this one, we kind of envisioned everybody on New Year's or Christmas Eve just sitting at home, sitting around their Christmas tree with some friends, family, whatever it may be, telling stories, just enjoying the friendship. And yeah.
Oh, it smells wonderful.
I'm gonna take this out.
Go towards the big glass.
A lozenge. I'm sick, people. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get
Power
better.
through, Jace. Power through.
Small businesses, there's no vacations.
Yep.
No days off.
No fucking days off. And when you think you're sleeping, and then you get a phone call from your security system that someone's trying to break into your establishment, there's 0 time off.
And then you go downtown and you figure out that no one actually is there and no one tried to break in and it was just the alarm system going off weird and you got up for no reason.
Cheers! Cheers to that!
Alright. Or, someone broke in and you have to board
What's
the window.
this smell like? We're going, this would be Christmas Eve. It does very smell Christmassy.
What's that?
It does smell Christmassy.
Do you want to know why?
Enlighten me.
So, this beer,
Okay.
the envision was making it as pine flavored as possible while still being palatable. So that involved Will, one of our brewers, going to a local park and ripping a pine tree branch off of a tree.
Which we had.
I wish we had
permission
video of
to.
that. Yeah.
Permission.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely permission.
Though it would have looked really funny if you
Okay.
saw Will going to a park and just ripping a
I,
branch off a tree.
One of the parks I went to, there was branches taken off, and I'm pretty sure they were made to make a wreath.
So whatever, it's
It
fine.
happens.
This is beer. So it's sustainable. It's fine. Renewable resource. Yeah, so in the mash was an entire branch from a pine tree at the bottom. And then to finish it off, we actually went down an interesting historical route. We wanted to increase the pine flavor in the beer without using pine resin because we were afraid that it was going to either mess up our equipment with the oils and the resin being in there, as well as being somewhat toxic as pine resin can be. But we were doing some research, and Will, being the encyclopedia of knowledge that he is, knows that there is a white wine variety produced in the regions of Greece that is known as resinated wine. I believe there's another name for it, but basically Greek winemakers would barrel their wine and they would seal any of the gaps in the barrel with pine resin, which invariably would get into the wine itself and add a pine-like flavor to the wine. So we also finished off the beer with some pine resinated wine. So, pine IPA.
Pine IPA. Dang. Maltier?
Yep. The pine is definitely there. It's not overpowering.
No. I'm thinking that the pine would last throughout, but it's just like a little hint of it.
And you do get a little bit of that wine character still in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Christmas tree beer.
Yeah. Oh, you've done the spruce tip?
Yep. And that's, Mike essentially, he wanted to do the spruce tip one, but the spruce tip you have to get in summer when the spruce tips are actually in bloom or growing or whatever you want to call it. So we couldn't do that. So we were like, oh, what can we do? And it's pine needles work. You can use those to make a tea. So we kind of took that knowledge, put that into the mash, and made the pine needle tea, and then to finish it off, did the resonated wine, the Greek resonated wine with the pine flavor there.
Yeah. No,
So-
I feel like this is a nice Christmas treat.
Yep.
Like, I can picture myself by a fireplace opening some presents
Mm-hmm.
during this beer.
Getting the aroma of your fresh, real Christmas tree, or not, depending on what you guys do. But
I like it.
this is an easy one to finish off on. It's not too abrasive or intrusive or anything like that. It's fairly easy going. 7% though, still get you going.
So this is our last beer of the year. Are we doing anything for New Year's, or is there any specials that we have?
So I guess our next project that we're working on is probably the Dark Days. So a lot of people have been talking about stouts, porters, dark beers right now, especially with the seasons kind of changing and getting a bit more colder out there. A lot of people want more of the darker beers. So we're gonna go ahead and do another event with the Dark Days. We're gonna try to get at least 15 to 20 different stouts on tap for this event. All small batch, all with some fun names. We're gonna try to do some other things as well.
Entertainment.
Get some bands, maybe some karaoke depending on how it
Food,
goes.
maybe? Food?
Some food, potentially some dessert items to go with the
Yeah.
dark chocolatey kind of flavored beers. Yeah, that's the next event that's kind of in the works right now. And
What
we're
day
looking
are
forward
you
to that.
thinking for that?
That would be January. I think it's the last weekend of January.
Yeah, we'll do it last weekend of January.
26th, 27th, potentially 28th, depending on how we want to run it.
Yeah, we'll have cast.
But yeah.
Yeah, cast.